it's my October? State of my Galaxy, November? I always forget how I do this. I don't know why I can forget all the time, I just do. I don't remember if I do the month ahead or the month behind. I think I say the month behind, right? So this should be October, State of my Galaxy. Should be November though, right? Because it's moving forward. I don't fucking know. The thumbnail, I keep a running thumbnail, and that's how I know what I'm supposed to be on. So whatever I'm on, I don't know. Anyways, technically I'm a bit late. Today is November 2nd. I would prefer to do these at the end of the prior month, so I wanted to do this on Halloween Day, October 31st. But, you know, obviously it was Halloween, I was busy, so that didn't happen. And then yesterday, yeah, I was just tired. It was not gonna happen. Like, I didn't forget about it, but, like, when I got home, I just kind of relaxed, and then, like, the tiredness just came over strong, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna eat, relax with the movie, and see how far I get with it until I need to turn it off and go to sleep. So here I am now, a couple days late, but no big deal. Anyways, I feel like quite a few things have happened, which is pretty good. You know, some documentation going on here. First off, we have Jabba. I think Jabba, I got him to Relic 8 this month. I also have been working on his mods, which I see I can do some more. So I might as well get that one beefed up, just because I don't really care what it's actually doing. I just want them all to be gold. So anyways, the only thing that I'm still waiting on is this. It's taking forever. But as you can see, I'm at 11 out of 12. So I'm super close. I'm hoping within the next couple of days, I will finally have enough currency to go and get this unlocked, which will be great, because then I can put him into Squad Arena, because unfortunately, in Squad Arena, I'm sitting at, like, I don't know, rank 70 something? Yeah, 77. I used to sit down anywhere between 40 and 60. Now I'm between 77 and 97. I hate it. But, unfortunately, apparently, Kenobi's not a top tier character anymore. I don't know, when you look at the ranks, he still is. But, I mean, the number one. But what's the team? I don't know. My Kenobi's struggling. I mean, it seems to be Padme, so I gotta work on my Padme, maybe. I don't know. But a lot of times I go up against Jabba and I seem to lose. So I'm hoping that Jabba will turn things around for me and I'll be able to move up. I'm not looking to be in the top 20 or anything. Just, you know, hit 50 again would be nice. 48 would be nice. Speaking of Jabba, because he's actually Hutt Cartel, I put Bush's Omicron on her this month. I actually just did it a couple days ago. And I gotta say, the Omicron is actually super good. So hers is unique. Hers is unique. It's the only one that's available for raids. And it says the max cooldown of Inventive is reduced by 1. If the ally in the leader slot is Hutt Cartel, then Fearless inflicts a thermal detonator, and all Hutt Cartel allies gain 10% armor penetration, max 200%, and all that. I'm not gonna read everything. You can see it. But anyways, I tried her out in the new round of, right here, the Crate Dragon, and I usually just use this base difficulty right here, tier 4, when it says requires Relic 5 characters, just because, I don't know, I feel comfortable enough with that. And normally, I'm only able to get about, I don't know, 700 and something to about 800,000 points. So I can't fully max it out like you can get the 1.2 million. But this time, I totally maxed it out. 1.2 million. That Omicron made a huge difference. I was like, holy F word. Full auto, 1.2 million. So I'm hoping that once I get his ultimate unlocked, that's another boost. You know, his ultimate plus her Omicron. I'm going to try the next tier after that. And if I think of it, I'll try to make a video as well, just to showcase how, like, awesome that could be. So, yeah, a couple good Cartel things coming along. As a side note, though, speaking about Boosh, I hate that she's actually kind of good. I don't know about for a bounty hunter or for her leader or anything like that, if she's any good. But I know as a Hutt Cartel character on the Jabba team, she's pretty solid. And I hate that because she's such a random throwaway character. I mean, she's in the movie for 10 minutes, doesn't fight or anything. She's just there to release Han, and then takes her mask off, and then that's when they get into trouble. And it's not like she's, like, super powerful. Like, don't they get caught? She doesn't do anything. But yet, in this game, she's, like, pretty solid. And it's just, I don't know, it doesn't seem fitting. It's kind of like another throwaway character that we have is Stormtrooper Han. But at least Stormtrooper Han kind of sucks. Nobody's like, oh my god, Stormtrooper Han's one of my best characters on my roster. Like, he sucks. And he's just there just for fun, a fun little gimmick. I mean, he's also one of, like, the day one characters, too. So, I don't know. I don't like that she's good, because canonically she shouldn't be, but hey, I'll take it. You know, it helps make the Hutt Cartel squad better. Anyways, as for any kind of additional progress in the game, one thing I've decided I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start start working on some of the requirements for Rey. GL Rey. Not that I care about her. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know what I think about her. I don't care about Resistance. I don't care about her. I don't anything. She's been in the game for how long? And I only have 3 prerequisites met because I don't care about stupid Resistance characters. I don't care about the Resistance faction. I don't care about most of the Resistance characters. Like, means nothing to me. But I decided I'd start doing that because I like to use the ship energy to farm, like, you know, the random, let's say, harder materials. Like, let's take a look at it, like this stuff. You gotta use ship materials for it, or you could just do this, I suppose. But normally it's ship energy. And I don't have anybody else that I'm actively working on that requires that. So I was like, I guess I'll just start working on some requirements for Rey. It's not gonna hurt, you know, to unlock another GL eventually. It's not a priority. I mean, I'm not trying to go hard on this. It's gonna be like a slow thing, but there'll be some slow progress. So Rey and Finn I've chosen for now, mostly because they share a ship. So I figure as they get stronger, it benefits me in terms of a ship getting more powerful. Rey's getting there. I just need to get her that nonsense. Finn I haven't really done anything to yet. I just favorited him. That Omicron he's already had, so that's not something I just added or anything. But anyways, that's kind of a side note. As for other progress, as you may know from what I've said before, I am working towards GL Leia. I think I have all of the requirements met besides these new characters, so 12 out of 16, yeah. So Rex, Nisa, Scout Trooper, and Drogon. I am actively farming them. Of course, drops suck, so it's taking forever. But Rex is at 6-star now, you know, quarter of the way there to 7-star, so that's good. Nisa, she's halfway-ish to 6-star. As far as the other two, there's practically no progress yet, so, you know, other than the basic from, like, the marquee event, like, where's Scout Trooper? Is it Scout Trooper? Yeah, Scout Trooper's actually not doing too bad. Basically the same as Nisa, 28 out of 85. I didn't realize that. And Drogon, where the heck is he at? There he is. Yeah, he's at 21 out of 65. Actually, the only reason I have any of that progress is because of that event that we had, where they were gifting, like, drops for random characters like that. I forgot about that event, actually. So that's why they're where they're at. But I'm actively trying to do Leia. She's the latest and greatest GL. I hear she's a pain in the cock in Grand Arena, so that'll be great for me if I can unlock her sometime soon-ish, you know, within the next, I don't know, 4 months. Anyhow, as far as any other upgrades, I think Loba, I got to Relic 3 this month. He's only at Relic 3 for now because that's the requirement for Leia. He is quite a worthless character. It's going to be stupid to get him to Relic 7, but I got to. Because, well, I don't have to, but I just want to. It's kind of pointless to keep a character at Relic 3. Might as well go to 7, you know. I got Mara Jade up to Relic status this month. I do want to work on her. She's decent with Papa Palp, obviously. And 2, you know, she's one of the requirements for Starkiller, which I do want to unlock, but all those other requirements, it's a lot right now. Because a lot of them are in Cantina, which is a great place for character shards. But that's also where you get Relic materials from, and Relic materials are way more important to me, so I think Night Sister Zombie got up to Relic status this month too, which is pretty cool. I do want to start working on the Night Sisters to all be Relic 4. I got Mother Talzin and Old Daka there. I think Old Daka was this month. Mother Talzin already was Relic 4. I think I got Old Daka up to Relic 4 this month. Obviously, I want to get them all to Relic 7. One thing I noticed is that the Night Sister team is actually pretty solid against the Mon Mothma team. So that's another reason for me to really beef them up for basically Grand Arena reasons. That way then if I see one of those teams, I know exactly how to tackle it. Any other random promotions to Relic status? I don't know. I'm thinking, oh yeah, Eth Koth. So he's a super random one. Eth Koth obviously is ridiculously worthless. No one's out talking about their Eth Koth. Oh, Eth Koth is great. He's done this for me. No, he does nothing. he's worthless. He doesn't even have a ship. Like, when I worked on Plo Koon, like, that kind of sucked. But at least he's got a ship, and his ship is decent. So, you don't feel as bad working on Plo Koon. But Eth Koth has nothing to offer. However, probably back in, like, June, my guild had noticed that I had an Eth Koth that was gear 12, and they said it was one of the ones that were closest to relic status in the whole guild, because, you know, he's so worthless, nobody works on him. I just did because I'm an idiot. And so they asked me if I could work on him to relic status for, I think it's for the Rise of the Empire raid. So I'm not going to go out of my way to work on a character when I'm trying to work on other stuff. Like, I have my own priorities. I don't care about my guild that much to go out of my way. And at that time when they asked me, I was trying to work on the requirements for Jabba. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to work on Eth Koth. I mean, I never said that to them, but I just said it to myself. Like, no, I'm not working on Eth Koth. I don't care about him. He's not going to bring any value to me. But now that I'm sort of caught up, you know, I'm at a place where I'm kind of just working on stupid stuff. Like, right now, I'm relicking, well, yeah, actually, I'm relicking up Eth. Like, I don't really have anything that's, like, high priority right now. So I figured, I guess I'll work on him. I'll slightly be a team player. Yeah, I'm 6 months behind. Well, 5 months, I guess. But still. So that's why I'm working on his worthless ass. Randomly, this doesn't really make any sense to talk about, but I'm working on her mods right now. Usually my mods and who I'm relicking are like on the same level, but somehow it's fallen off. I'm relicking one character while modding another. Eth Koth, I'm working on his relics, but he's already modded up to 6 dot. So I'm working on her. I figure, I guess when Eth Koth is done, then I'll switch over to her and get her to relic 7. So I'm starting in on her mods now. What else is going on? I think, actually, yeah, this month I got Princess Nisa and Captain Rex both geared up. Captain Rex is gear 11, and Nisa is now gear 10. Anything else good happened? I don't think so. I got a few characters. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to bring this up. Grand Inquisitor. I've gotten all of his Omicrons put on. Just because I figure his Omicrons, what are they for? They're for Territory Wars, so not the best, but I figure it kind of... These characters from the Conquest that have Omicrons, like their Omicrons put them at GL type tiers, so I figured, well, whatever. The Inquisitors kind of suck. This will really help to just Omicron the F out of them. So, I got all 3 of them on him. I forgot about that, actually, because I feel like I haven't gotten any Omicrons in a while, and it's like, oh yeah, that's why, because I've been putting them on the same character. Oh, I think this month I also got Maul up to Relic 7. I totally forgot about that. He's been sitting at Relic 5 forever, and I thought, why do I have him at 5? So I went through and just brought him up 2 more relics. Pretty easy. What else we got? I've been thinking about getting Wampa to Relic 8 for a while, at least. Only because Grand Arena, he's solid in Grand Arena. And I'm like, the stronger he is, the better it'll be for me. Sometimes he does lose. Not always, but, you know, once in a while he does. And I think maybe if he had just that extra edge, he could hold on. You know, that little bit of extra health and defense and all that relicking him up one more stage would give him. Maybe that would be enough that he could survive. And then he could go in and use this move, which heals him up and everything. And, you know, then maybe we'd pull through. So it's something I've been thinking about. Probably won't happen for a while, but I think about it regularly. Same as working on Jedi Knight Revan and stuff, I think about. Oh yeah, that's a couple of the random characters. So I've gotten Chief Tripper up to 7, Relic 7, and his mods beefed up to 6 dot. And Wicket. You see Wicket? There he is. I did it to Wicket too. I feel like they're incredibly worthless. Such a waste of Relic 7, but whatever. I had to get them beefed up to Relic, I think it was 3 at least, for Leia, so I figure, like I said, go all the way, just go to Relic 7, whatever. Well, that's funny, they put Wicket at a higher status than him. How? It doesn't even make sense. They have everything equal, 4 moves, same mods, he doesn't have any 6 dot mods, or whatever, beefed up 6 dot mods. Why is... Oh, that's weird. He's subtly different, but why? I don't know. I feel like, though, if Wicket versus Skiff Lando happened, I'm pretty sure Lando would win, so... Anyway, I was just backtrack a little, because I see Dooku here. I did look into Lord Vader's requirements instead, because, you know, he's cooler than Rey, but I'm like, it's too much that I have to do. All those Bad Batch characters I have to work on, like, they're not even 7-star, so I have to 7-star them, and then that's just a lot of work. At least a lot of Rey's requirements are 7-star at the minimum, and then it's just leveling them up and stuff. But one of them also is Dooku to Relic 8, and I was like, Dooku's worthless. I don't want to Relic 8 him. He doesn't even have his ship. I don't know why he should. He had a ship, but he doesn't have a ship. He's kind of trash. Like, when you're a new player, yeah, he's a pain in the dick to go up against, but now, worthless. Anyways, anybody else I work on? Mods or something? I'm trying to remember. This is probably too low down. I wouldn't have anybody down there. Savage. Boosh, I already mentioned her Omicron and that she's decent and stuff. Okay, I guess not. Oh, I don't think I said this last month, but Akbar got a new thumbnail at least. He looks the same here, but he's got a new thumbnail. He looks kind of goofy-ish. Like he's got some weird slant and stuff. I've been thinking about getting Zeb beefed up, mostly for the ship. Just a thought, you know. Also, now that I have a couple of Ewoks to Relic status, and obviously Nisa will eventually get there, I'm thinking about doing 2 more Ewoks, but I don't really know who. Probably Pat Blue and someone else, but I'm not sure. I'm like, should I do Log Ray or should I do Elder? I don't know. But I feel like it could be a decent option for the Ewok squad as a whole. Make them a little better if they're going to be Relic 7, you know? I also want to work on Canderous Ordo. He's great for Mandalorians, like under a Maul lead, but he's only gear 12. Barely. Like, he has 1 piece down towards gear 13. I'm like, man, I feel like that's holding him back. If I beefed him up more, that would help significantly. Another team I want to do is the Jawas, because, you know, they're pretty cool with how they drop those thermal detonators. They're great against Geonosians and stuff, but my team in gear 12 is kind of dick against most stuff, so I need to beef them up so they're more viable. Anyways, I don't know when I did this, if this was last month or this month. I did unlock him. I do want to work on him, but considering everything else I'm working on, I'm like, I'm just going to hold off for now. It's not that important, you know. Yes, he's a cool conquest character, and with Omicrons you can make him GL level, but at the same time, you don't have a ship or any other real over-the-top viability like a GL or something, so I'm like, whatever, he can just sit there. That's fine. I unlocked him. Good enough. Anyways, any promotions? Yes, we got him to 7-star finally. He's one of the requirements for Afra, so I'm casually working on those. I got him the 7-star finally. I think I did that just this morning, actually. Or no, last night, because my game refreshes. A new game for me is at 9 p.m., so I did this last night. What else did we get? Kieti Mundi, I'm still slowly working on him with that currency. When I see shards in the shops, I'm at 47 out of 85. Taking forever. He'll be another one that's just like that Boba Fett Stein of Jango. Once I get him to 7-star, I'm just going to leave him. I'm not going to work on him, because he kind of sucks, but he is quite a slog to get through. Echo over here is pretty dang close. I should try to farm him and just get him at least to 6-star. Just for now. He's ridiculously close. And then I think the only new character we got this month was Paz Vizsla. Did we have anybody else? Looks like that's a no, because they'd be down there with him. I guess I know we had the Cal Kestis events. Maybe it's because of that as well. That's why we didn't get any other marquee. Anyways, so that's basically where I'm at, and that's my characters. You know, where I'm at meaning like what I'm working towards. You know, GL, Rey, and Leia. As far as ships, I don't think anything happened in here at all. If anything, some of these ships might have shuffled just due to like relic increases, but otherwise, I don't think I really started any ships up. I don't think I unlocked any new ships. Like, I can say this, I am slowly working on TIE Dagger as well. I do farm this every day, so hopefully in the coming months that'll be a 7-star ship, which will be cool. Speaking of that too, that's a first order ship, and I am trying to work on, I'm not trying to work on, but I think about working on my first order characters to make them better, A, for the ships, and B, just for the squad. It's like when I use SLKR, it's him and like Kylo and Masked are Relic 7, and then everyone else is like Relic 5, and I'm like, this is kind of a half-assed GL squad. I need to beef them up. Anyways, yeah, see, still nothing, still looking the same. Oh wow, that's getting close. When I think of it, I am casually working on her. I don't think I farmed her ship at all last month. I mean to, I forget, but it is very close, 84 out of 100, so I should get focusing on that so I can finish that off. And yeah, that's it. I didn't get either of those new alternative capital ships, not like I care, we have 1 million already anyways. And then these 2 ships, I am excited about unlocking this. It's a long way away, but I think I said this last month too. 59,403 power just to unlock. Like, that's funny, stupid high. But that's a ways away. I'm only at 120 out of 330. I'm like basically a third of the way done. So, I mean, a third exactly would be 360 shards. So, you know, close enough to a third. But yeah, I think that is it for this month. That is everything I got going on. I don't think there's really much else to say. I mean, actually there was one thing I'm forgetting now. Maybe it had to do with this galactic challenge. I did want to record this, but it's way too late now. The thing's gonna end soon, so I just went in and did it. And go figure, I can't complete this tier, and I'm 1 currency away from being able to max crate it. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This would have been a great video to record, just because of how like funny that would be at the very end. Like all that work, because it took me probably 10 minutes to do this. So it would have been a 10-minute video. All that work just to be one burrito away from max crate. And the one I need is 6, so I'd have 5 extra after that, and go figure. But anyways, I guess that's it for now. So yeah, thanks for checking this out, and until next time, I said see ya.